Okay, so the first look has dropped of Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. Now, if you know anything about me, I'm a huge Robert Eggers fan. The Witch, The Lighthouse, not so much back and forth. I'm going to give it another shot sometime soon. Only seen it once. Huge fan of The Northman with Alexander Skarsgård and Clay Bangs and Nicole Kidman. I thought that was fantastic. Willem Dafoe. And you know that I am a huge fan of Nosferatu, Murnau's, of course, but much more so Werner Herzog's Nosferatu with Kinski. I just think it's a masterpiece and one of the greatest vampire movies of all time, probably one of the greatest horror movies of all time. But let's get into today, where we're talking about, and this is from Empire, today, 9 hours ago. Nosferatu will conjure vampiric terror in Robert Eggers' old school Gothic horror. It's a scary film. World first image. So you see the image right there with the hand of the Nosferatu, the shadow hanging over the presence of the young lady. I think it's Lily Rose Depp, Bill Skarsgård as the Nosferatu. And this is written by Ben Travis. When he released The Witch in 2016, Robert Eggers proved himself as a filmmaker with an inane ability to chill your very bones, conjuring up nightmare images, a suffocating sense of sheer dread, and a tone of earthy naturalism that made his creation feel all too real. Eggers' horror debut already looms large over the genre. And while his follow-ups, The Lighthouse and The Northman, had their deeply unsettling moments, plenty of them in fact, they weren't full-blown horror movies. Get ready to steady your nerves, though, because his fourth feature is about to crawl under your skin and stay there. His much-anticipated remake of Nosferatu, F.W. Murnau's none more influential 1922 vampire classic, reiterated upon in 1979 by Werner Herzog, is being readied for 2024. And make no mistake, it's Eggers back on the horror beat. Rather than a mere sprinkling of horror inflections, Eggers is confident in what his Nosferatu sets out to do. Yeah, it's a scary film. It's a horror film. It's a Gothic horror movie. He tells Empire in the 2024 preview issue featuring the world first look at the film. And I do think that there hasn't been an old school Gothic movie that's actually scary in a while. And I think that the majority of audiences will find this one to be the case. It won't just be viewers experiencing pure terror, as seen above. Lily Rose Depp, her character Ellen Hutter, the wife of Nicholas Holt's estate agent Thomas, will be petrified by the power of the bloodthirsty Count Orlok. So they're going with that. Okay, because in Herzog's remake, they go with Graf Dracula. They don't go with Count Orlok. Okay, so this is sticking to the original Murnau interpretation. It's even more Ellen's story than previous versions. Teases Eggers, and Lily Rose is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know anything about Lily Rose Depp. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm looking forward to this very much. So I'm sure she's going to do fine, but I haven't seen, to my knowledge, anything that she's in. The one causing that reaction of utter, wide-eyed shock, Bill Skarsgård, once again pushing the limits of human performance to conjure a creature all his own. I'll say that Bill has so transformed, I'm fearful he might not get the credit that he deserves because he's not there, Eggers says. While it's Skarsgård's own spin on the Count, there will be echoes of past incarnations to both Max Schreck's and Klaus Kinski's versions. He felt like honoring who had come before him. It's all very subtle, Eggers explains, but I think the main thing is that he's even more a folk vampire, and I like that. We've touched recently on some folk horror. You Won't Be Alone, Lamb, and a few other things where the mythology is already wrapped up in the story, so there's no need to explain much. There's no need for suspension of disbelief from the characters, or at least very much, because they already understand this is the universe that they live in, and those are the rules. In my opinion, he looks like a dead Transylvanian nobleman. And in a way, that we've never really seen what an actual dead Transylvanian nobleman would look like and be dressed like. Buckle up and bolt your windows and doors. A brand new Robert Eggers nightmare is about to unfold. Okay, so, I mean, I'm looking forward to this a hell of a lot more than anything where I've talked about with the Salem's Lot remake, which I have absolutely really no interest in, I mean, except a passing curiosity. This I am looking forward to. Established performers with Bill Skarsgård, established director with Robert Eggers, and an established storyline. It's something that, I mean, I think it was 1922, so 1979, so that's about 57 years, and then 21, so it's been about 44 years since the last one, almost a little over a century since the original, Murnau's original. Yeah, I'm expecting big things from this. I'm hoping that it makes a lot of money, because all too often what happens is that horror films that are critical successes, the goofs in the horror community kind of don't support it. And, they end up spending their money on like Terrifier or, whatever flash in the pan piece of crap happens to drop. But this I have high hopes for, and I hope it makes a lot of money. I'm definitely going to be there opening weekend. Let me know what you think. Are you looking forward to it? Is it going to rock? Do you disagree? Like this video, leave a comment. One-word comment is fine. I want to know what you think about Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. Subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 400, everybody. Help me get to 5 so I can monetize this bad boy and get one step away from quitting my day job. All right, that's it for me, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, take care, everyone.